Today I'd like to talk to you about taxation of the residents of the Russian Federation. Sometimes I receive questions from my clients. How much money, how much taxes should they pay if they stay on the territory of the Russian Federation for a long and receives a status of resident of the Russian Federation? The main rule of personal income taxation is that this tax does not depend on the citizenship. It's not important what passport do you have, but it's very important do you have a status of resident or not. And the next important point, if what kind of income did you receive? About residents. Tax residents of the Russian Federation are persons who have been staying in Russia for at least 183 days during a calendar year. This is very important. How many days you have been on the territory of the Russian Federation, and from this number of days depends the amount of taxes you should pay. Residents of Russia are subject to personal income tax on all income received by them, regardless of their source. It does not matter if income comes from sources in the Russian Federation or from another country. As I know, the same rule is applicable to many other countries. So if you are a resident of any country, you should pay taxes from your income you received from all sources. There are types of income you may receive, and these types of income are subject to the personal income tax in Russia and in many other countries. First of all, of course, it's income from leasing of property. It may be real estate or maybe a motor vehicle. It may be income from selling of this property, of course, your salary, dividends, interests received. It may be bond income or maybe interest from your bank account. Then it's insurance compensation, prizes, winning the lottery, inheritance and gifts. And all these types of income are subject to personal income tax, and you should pay different taxes. You should apply different tax rates to all these types of income. According to the Russian tax code, there are several tax rates. You may find them in the article 224 of the Russian tax code. This article is in the chapter 23 of the Russian tax code. Chapter 23 is about personal income tax. So all you have heard from me today is from this tax code and from my practice working with personal income taxation. So all these tax rates are applicable to different types of income. To residents, if you are a resident of Russian Federation, your main tax rate is 13%. If you are non-resident, your main tax rate is 30%. So other tax rates are applicable to such income sources. For example, 35% is applicable to winning in lottery and different prizes. For example, 9% is applicable to bond interest. So all these nuances you may find in the article 224. So if you're just working on the territory of Russian Federation and you are a resident of Russian Federation, you will pay 13% of your income, of your salary, and your company, your employer, will pay will withhold this tax from your salary, and they will send this money to the budget, not you. But if you work yourself as an for example, individual entrepreneur, you should calculate your tax yourself and pay it to the budget yourself. So if you are not a resident, as you understood, your main tax rate is 30%, but if you are non-resident, as you remember, you should pay taxes only on the income received on the territory of Russian Federation. If you are non-resident, you should not pay tax on the income received abroad in any other country. There are different treaties with other countries where you can find some information about how to avoid double taxation. And it depends on the treaty, on the country. So sometimes articles in such treaties are different, and it's necessary to read it. I think for today this is all information I wanted to give you, and if you'd like to know more about me, my projects and what I do, you can go to my website and to my group in Facebook. And here you can ask me some questions if you have such. Good day.